Hi, everyone. I hope you're doing great today. Okay, so I have a few quick updates for us. But before any other update, I want to just say to you guys that I am grateful. I come to you today with a thankful heart. I cannot believe what you people have done, but I am not surprised. This is unbelievable. You guys arguably are the best of the best of the best of all subscribers and followers that there are in all of social media. I mean, everybody should be jealous of me right now for having you as my subscribers and followers. You're the best. I'm telling you, I literally lack words to express my joy, how I feel for the way that you guys respond to my cries for help. It's beyond human comprehension. You remember the other time I made a video and I was asking you guys to please help me to pray for my colleagues, Uncle Olu Jacobs, Clem Mohameze, even asked you to put money in Clem's account. Listen, guys, what followed next is something that I don't think anybody was prepared for. It was like, and I mean, Clem sent me a message. He said, bro, what's going on? This is too much. I just kept quiet. I responded. He now sent that. He said, bro, this is overwhelming. This is too much. My God, please. And then the next time, the third time, he sent the same message again. He kept thanking. Please, how can I thank these people? Can you please just thank them for me? Can you please thank? He kept saying, please, can you thank these people? Repeatedly, message after message. He said, he used the word overwhelming about 3 different times in 3 different messages. Because you guys did it just our way. I've said this before. There are people who have millions of subscribers and they don't have the kind of firepower that my subscribers, just 114,000 of you have. 114,000 of you. They don't have it. It shows how much you love me. It shows how much you care about me. It shows how seriously you take me. It's not about having subscribers, it's about having the ones that share the kindred spirit with you. And almost all my subscribers, almost all share this same kindred spirit. And that's why, to me, you are my family. You are my everything. Honestly, really, and I'm not trying to patronize anybody. I really regard you that highly. You guys are amazing. And my prayer is that the God who has given you the grace, who gave you the resources that you shared with the brother who is ailing, that same God will replenish you 1,000-fold, and that same God will ensure that for as long as you live on this earth, you will never lack anything good. You will never, for one day, knock on a door to your blessings and that door still remains shut. Wherever you go, the presence of the Most High will go with you and go before you. Whatsoever thing you lay your heart or hands upon, they shall prosper greatly. I don't care what bondage or what stumbling block is on your way today. I decree and declare that the Most High will cause them to miraculously roll away and open unto you the 2-leaved gates, that the blessings will pour into your bosom from the north, the south, the west, and the east. It is well with you. It is well with you. Thank you so much for honoring me. Thank you for making our time to do what you did. It's a huge sacrifice. And you did it because your brother and friend asked you to do it. That's a lot of respect. That's a lot of honor. I don't take this lightly. I'm super, super humbled. Thank you so much on behalf of Uncle Olu Jacobs, on behalf of Clem. I want to say thank you to you guys. He wanted me to personally say thank you to all of you for what you have done. And I'm saying that to you right now. Thank you. Thank you. And may God honor you even more than you have honored me. Okay, so that's the first one. Now, the second update that I have for us is regarding that Travis Scott Astroworld tragedy that I put 2 videos on it last time, and the title was Travis Scott's Astroworld tragedy, what they're not showing you, part 1 and part 2. So but most of you must have noticed that shortly after we posted the part 2 of that video, there was a YouTube flag on the video, and it says the following content has been identified by the YouTube community as inappropriate or offensive to some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. And then there's a bar underneath that says, I understand and wish to proceed. Now, before I even saw this one, YouTube had already sent me an email. And here's what's contained in the email they sent me. They said, hi, Joseph Okechukwu. We have reviewed your content and determined that it may not be suitable for viewers under the age of 18 per our community guidelines. As a result, we've age restricted the following content video. Travis Scott's Astroworld tragedy, what they're not showing you, part 2. So basically, YouTube was saying to me that they reviewed the content that I put out and found out that you have to be at least 18 years old or above to be able to watch that video. That's age restriction. And I was blown away because everything I put in this part 2 of the video are things that happened at a show where, and this is a common knowledge to everybody, where 14-year-olds and under were in attendance. I mean, is there anybody who didn't know that 14-year-olds died during that show, in that tragedy? Many 14-year-olds died there. It was reported in the mainstream news media. It was reported everywhere. And we even found some videos that indicated that even 9-year-olds were there at the show because Travis Scott has a large following of young children, teenagers. This is his base. This is his fan base. Children. And yet, the stuff that happened there, me putting it in a video, is now age restricted. So if you are 9 years old or 14 years old or 15 or 13, you can actually attend the show. But what happened at the show, you have to be 18 years and above to watch it, even though 13-year-olds and 14-year-olds attended the show. Isn't that ironic? So usually in the past, I would just get angry with stuff like this, and then I would just rage like, why? I stopped doing that because I already know where we are. And that's why I kept preaching on you being psychologically prepared for what is coming. We are there now. All those places we used to say, oh, we're going to get to a point where this will happen, and that. We are at that point now. So when I see stuff like this, I really don't move. I don't get moved. I don't bother myself. Now, that said, I want to let you know that some of you who are asking me to upload the video on a different platform because YouTube is not letting you watch it. No, you can actually watch the video. Now, all you need to do to watch the video is just to click on I understand and wish to proceed. You see, this is why they did this, because they know that many people may not understand. A lot of people, the moment they see a warning on a video like this, they feel like, okay, maybe if I click on it, I'm going to see something very scary, or I'm going to see some type, or I'm going to get virus on my system or something like that. But it is not true. There is nothing scary in the video. I made the video. You know me already as a child of God. I cannot put something that will be so age restricted that I'm not going to give people warning about it. There's nothing there. I only put stuff that happened on the ground on that same day, where 14-year-olds and even under died during that show. That's what I have in this video. Nothing more, nothing less. So you are free to watch, and the only thing you can do to watch it is just to click on I understand and wish to proceed. Once you click on that, boom, you can watch the video. We don't need to upload it somewhere else. Okay, so that's what I wanted to let us know, just so that people will not continue to tell me, oh, Brother Joe, we need to watch this part to go and upload this somewhere. We don't have to. Just click on that, and you're not going to get any virus. You're not going to see any explicit content. You're just going to see the same thing that happened and my analysis of what happened on that day. Now, the third update that I have for us, because I've got a couple of questions or a bunch of questions regarding this one. As many of you already know, I lost my oldest Facebook account, the big one, with all the other accounts connected to it, that's cumulatively hundreds of thousands of followers on Facebook. I lost all of that and a lot of my data and content, okay? And that didn't mean anything to me. I decided to go and open up another one. So I got a new Facebook account, which I announced all of us and told us I've got a new account. And the first time that I announced that account on YouTube, I came back the next day, Facebook had yanked it off, that second account, and for no reason. So I went on Instagram and told everyone, look what happened. In case you're trying to follow me, the Facebook has already deleted even the new account. And days after, the account came back again. For whatever reason, I don't know. Now, I started also uploading stuff, and I went on YouTube again and now took the link of that account and pasted it on all my videos that I was making so that people can easily follow me, because they had already given me some type of shadow banning that people would look for me, they wouldn't find me. You type my name, you wouldn't even see the account. So that's shadow banning. They already shadow banned me. So what I did was I was putting the link, attaching it to all my new videos on YouTube. A day or two after doing that, boom, the account went dead again. Till now, that account is yanked off, is deleted, is gone. I can't see it, it's over. I don't think it's coming back again. So now we're gonna have to fight to get another account on Facebook. So if you've been looking for me on Facebook, even with a new account, you're not gonna find me because they've deleted it yet again. When I tell people that the Facebook fear of Joseph Okechukwu is real, they think I'm joking. It's very, very real, you know. And like I've always said, Facebook is, there's nothing I gain from Facebook other than just telling you the truth. I'm being very honest. If it wasn't for telling you the truth, I would never have anything to do with Facebook. But we're going to keep trying to get another one. We have one more that we've set up, and there's another one that we're setting up, and there's another one again. Maybe they're going to keep shutting it down. As they keep shutting it down, we're going to keep opening more, because I want to be able to tell you the truth. No matter what Facebook does, whether they like it or not, we should be able to speak the truth, because the truth is always going to be the truth, no matter what anybody thinks. They want to suck the truth out of the atmosphere over us, because they are coming to introduce a lot of satanic lies into our system, a lot of culture-bending ideologies into our system. That's why you see them harassing everybody across social media platforms, because they want to start introducing all this, the LGBT stuff in the system. And so when they introduce it, nobody will be able to speak negatively against them. If you speak negatively against them, they will kick you out. If BB Niger comes, nobody can speak against it. And you know, I've been at the forefront of the campaign against that satanic evil show, and I will never stop. We will get, even if we don't do it on Facebook, we'll do it in another platform, and they will be on Facebook. They cannot stop us telling the truth, and we will not allow them to infiltrate Africa and destroy our cultural base in Africa. These are all some of the things they're trying to. That's why China, many of you know that China banned same-sex interaction in movies, even movies alone. They banned it. And why were they successful in doing that? And nobody has raised any eyebrow. Because they did not allow Facebook and all these Google and all these people to come to their country. They created their own. As much as I'm not even a big fan of China, that is how you deal with these monsters. They brought these things to us to help us to interact with each other, they claimed. But now they are using it as a tool to promote evil. And they want us to just kowtow, to just fall in line and accept whatever it is that they are giving to us. And they know that Joseph Okechukwu is one man who stands to disagree and who stands to oppose every rubbish. In fact, I uncover, I expose, and I oppose at the same time. And that's why they hate my guts. But we're not going to stop. I can guarantee you that. Okay? So the next update that I have here is what happened in Nigeria recently. You know, Nigeria had told everyone, the government told everybody that from December 1st, they were going to carry out the mandatory vaccination for government workers. And people thought it was a joke. I made a video about it some time ago. And right after I posted the video on the WHO chief saying that they want to achieve 40% vaccination of population in all the countries before the end of 2021, which we're almost at the tail end of it now, I already told you that if they want to achieve something like that within just 1 month, action needs to start immediately. And it seems it has almost started now in Nigeria, because I saw the news that they've already started shutting the door against those people who are not vaccinated and who are working with the federal government of Nigeria.
Meanwhile, unvaccinated federal civil servants are experiencing a tough time accessing their offices as the government commences its implementation of strict COVID-19 protocol. As early as 7 a.m. today, security men manned the main entrance to the Federal Secretariat, where they demanded either a vaccination card or evidence of negative PCR tests before allowing the employees to get access into the Secretariat. Well, some of the civil servants questioned the decision of the Presidential Steering Committee, saying that COVID-19 vaccination should not be made compulsory, but a matter of choice. And for others, getting the vaccine is still a challenge, even though they are willing to get vaccinated.
And I hear some people asking me, what do I do, Brother Joe? And some people say, you know what, I just can't do without working. So I made a decision to go and take it. Like many of my friends in the US, in Europe, who used to discuss, we would sit down and talk before. We would just debate and talk about it and say, God forbid, we know what is inside it. We know what they are giving to people. We will never take it. We will quote scriptures, read the Bible. No, I'm never ever going to take that. Many of them today have given in. They've caved in. Many of them have caved in. They are now taking it. Oh, but why did you take it? I thought we already analyzed this thing, that it was, oh no, you know, my job, how am I supposed to survive? You know, my job. So when we were reading about the Antichrist forcing people to take the mark of the beast, or maybe getting everyone to take the mark of the beast, and you were saying, God forbid, what were you thinking? You thought the Antichrist would just leave you in your good job that you're doing. They're just going to make life to be comfortable for you. Everything is okay for you. And then he will just come and say, please, would you want to take this mark? Did the Bible not say that he will force both great and mighty and small to take? And how will he do that? The Bible explained. You will not be able to buy or sell unless you get. That's a psychological thing. And he hasn't even gotten to the next phase of his pressure, and you have fallen already. When we were talking about, please, you need to have a plan B mindset. You need to be psychologically prepared. You thought it was all a game. Oh, Joseph has come again. Now look at your excuses. When you were boasting that it will never happen. What if what you have received is the mark? Just saying hypothetically. Have you not received it now? How difficult is it for the Antichrist to give you a mark if you cannot actually resist and say no to something that you believe in your heart, that you don't like it, you're not okay with? You know quite well that my spirit doesn't accept this. Still, you went to take it. And what was your reason? My job. Aha. So how can Antichrist not come and, even if it was microchip, many of you who took this will still take the microchip. Even if it came in the form of a microchip, you will still take it. And you will say, it's my job. Because you don't know that there are sacrifices to be made. You will keep taking and taking until you get to the point where there's no more sacrifice to make. And at that time, you won't even come back again, because you've already sold yourself. You will just die and perish. I don't pray that is your case. But guys, let's wake up. Let's wake up. Stop selling out. Your spirit is against it. You know you are not comfortable with it. You are asking questions. No one is making any effort to answer your questions. They don't think you even have the right to ask questions, and you still go ahead to take it. If something goes wrong, who will you hold responsible? When they have already got indemnity, they already have shielded themselves from you pressing any charges against them. Have you noticed that you can't press charges against anybody that manufactured any vaccine or that did anything, or people who gave it to you? You can't take them to court. And you're still submitting yourself. We now say, look, you want to give this in, that's fine, but we have questions. Can you please answer the questions? They say, no, we're not going to answer it, and you're going to take it because they know they are holding you by the jugular. So it has started in Nigeria. They shut them out. I think they said they later let them in. And then the next day, boom, they shut everybody out. And many of them are, and they put a vaccination center close to the place. So many of them are just rushing to go and take it. It is well with your soul. Nigerians will say, oh, it is well with your soul. May God bless you and keep you and give you the grace to know what is good for you and what is not. Please don't be asking me this question about, Brother Joe, what should I do? You already know what to do. Your spirit said you should not take. Your spirit is not happy with, it's not comfortable with that. You're asking me. Do you ask me what to do when you're hungry and want to eat? No, don't ask me that kind of question. If I don't respond to your email, that's why. You're telling me clearly in the email that my spirit doesn't accept this. I don't like it, and this is what I found out. And yet you're asking me, should I take it? No, don't ask me that. Do what is right, and may the Lord give you the grace to resist and to be able to go through the tiny little suffering. At this stage, it might be more later, but we need grace. We need grace. Without grace, we can't go through. There are a lot of sacrifices we're going to make. I've been screaming and shouting Plan B, telling you learn to live without the comforts you're used to. I've been saying it in almost all my videos. There are a lot of comfort we need to give up. If you're not willing to give it up, forget about going to any heaven, because you're going to be a candidate for the Antichrist mark if you're not already. May God help and keep all of us. May He preserve you. May He give you the grace to resist. And may He provide alternatives, viable alternatives for you, ones that you never even imagined possible. May God open doors you've never even thought of before and help you to get through this season triumphantly. Amen.